Well, good morning. It is November the 20th. Had to look up because I didn't know exactly. I'm supposed to go to the Ren Fair tomorrow. But today I was supposed to have a conflict management class for the stupid stuff where the idiot, ran into Lorianne's car and tried to start a fight with us and all that stuff. And the judge took one look at me and decided I was the problem and wrote me a ticket and let dude that purposely rammed her car be the victim. So the end all on that is a $1,700 fine for me, and a cost of court, which is a couple $100, and a conflict management resolution class that I have to do, otherwise I get in a bunch more trouble. My date to do said class is the 2nd of December, and the next class isn't until the 4th of December. And I just found out my class is now on Sunday instead of today. I was in panic mode because it was 5 minutes past having to log in, and I had been trying to log in since 20 minutes till. It says be there 10 minutes early, so I was 10 minutes earlier than 10 minutes early. So as the clock started ticking down, I started to get panicky because, I've never used Zoom before. I downloaded Zoom. It seemed like it was working. And then I'm sitting there waiting. And so finally, I pulled up my email and called and found out that it is now tomorrow instead of today. Must have missed that email, but okay. So now, my birthday plans for my friend Luna and myself, it's her birthday. Basically, I don't get to partake. Maybe it's a mixed blessing. I have an ex that I am pretty sure works that fair, that I really don't need or want to see. So maybe this is a mixed blessing. Maybe if I went to fair, it would kick up that drama, and this is life's way of going, we're going to protect you from that drama, because that was 3 years of my life I cannot get back, and a whole bunch of drama, and I was the victim of an abusive relationship and a stupid heart. I stayed with a person long past when I should have left. I'm a fixer. I was trying to help fix her. And she was broken, and I don't think she wanted to be fixed. Well, now, I think she is still with the person that she cheated on me with and left to. And I hope they're happy and don't even think about me. From what I know of him, he seemed like a decent guy. Aside from, being a homewrecker. But I'm not really butthurt about it. Him taking her from me was a good thing for me. But anywho, that being the case, now I have, it's Saturday the 20th, and I don't have anything to do because I won't be going anywhere tomorrow. And Sunday the 21st of November, I will be sitting around until about 3 or 4 o'clock, I think. 3 o'clock. I'm trying to remember the time difference. My class is over at 2, but that's 2 Denver time, so that's 4 here. So after 4 tomorrow, I'm wide open if anybody wants to do anything. And pretty much today, I'm wide open if anybody wants to do anything. Um, let's see, updates. What kind of updates? Well, anybody that caught the videos, I went to Mace. That was amazing. And then I finally got to play a game that I've been wanting to play. I've been wanting the game. I finally get to play it. It's called Gaslands. It's very similar to a game in the 80s called Car Wars, or early 90s. I played it in the early 90s. I think it's been around since the 80s. And it's basically like Twisted Metal, the video game, but it's a dice game, and you use Hot Wheels sized cars, Hot Wheels and Matchbox sized cars. So I spent a day 2 days ago. I was having a down day, so I could just rest. And instead of resting proper, I spent the whole day painting and modifying 4 little Hot Wheels. I went to the dollar store and got some toys that had weapons and stuff that I could take off and add to my Hot Wheels. And I had a pretty good time. I found it fairly relaxing, even though it really was kind of work. And it was a lot that I did. A lot of spray paint, a lot of modifications, and I had to drill them out and separate the bodies from the chassis and everything so I could get them painted and not mess up the windows and stuff. It was cool. I had a blast. But that being said, I'm now looking for more weapons and stuff to add to Hot Wheels. I bought 4 more Hot Wheels, 5 more Hot Wheels at Big Lots for like next to nothing. And it was pretty awesome. So, yeah. New hobby. There'll be pictures soon of my little Mad Max Hot Wheels. If anybody out there plays Gaslands and wants cars done, let me know. Pay me a little bit for my time and effort and shipping, and I will make and modify, paint, and send you a Hot Wheels. And if anybody wants to play the game with me, I don't have the book or the dice yet. That is something that I plan on getting. It's called Gaslands Refueled. Anybody that wants to gift me a copy. And there's like specific dice for it that are like, there's 3 sides of the dice that are the same, and then there's the other 3. It's pretty cool. And I need the boards, like there's little movement pieces. I need those too. I have spent hours on Etsy while trying to wind down for the night, just looking at people's pieces that they've made for their for Gaslands and have for sale, like 3D printed guns and 3D printed scoops for and ram bars and little teeny tiny corrugated steel looking printouts so you can cut them up and make shield panels on the cars and stuff. It's pretty cool. I want to play the game with people, but I have problems with the gameplay. There's problems with the physics of the gameplay. So just know, if you play the game with me, we're going to have to modify a couple of the rules. If you ram somebody, you don't magically just get to, push through their car and their car's not there in the next move. I like physics. So on your next move, you're going to have to navigate getting around the car that you rammed. It's not going to magically disappear. But I'm sure they did that for simplicity of play, but that kind of irked my brain. I had a hard time when we were playing because I was playing with a bunch of people that play it on a regular basis because it was gaming convention. And they're like, no, that's just how it works. And I'm like, no, that's not how physics works. And it was hurting my brain. But I still had a good time. I had more of a good time than not. And I got my ass handed to me in that game, royally. I did not really enjoy that particular game because I lost horribly. But yeah, it was pretty cool in general, and I enjoyed it, and I really enjoy the model making side of it. So, modifying Hot Wheels to look like, post-apocalyptic cars. Fun. So anybody that wants a post-apocalyptic Hot Wheel, reach out to me. Other things. It got cold. Oh my god, it got cold. It got so freaking cold that, like, I had to spend money yesterday to get from Graham back to Cary because I had to buy hot hands that I could put in my pockets, in my boots, and in my gloves. I had to buy an extra pair of pants that I could throw over top of my pants and thermals I was already wearing. And I had to buy an extra thermal shirt. It was actually 5 degrees, at one point it was 7 degrees colder here in North Carolina than it was in Colorado. The whole reason that I'm still here instead of came and saw people and went home is so I could avoid the cold for winter. Snowbirding as you would. I'm not normally a snowbird, nor am I in the tax bracket to be a snowbird. However, this is poor man's snowbird. I mean, look, I'm in my camper, a little teeny tiny camper. I could be in the house here, just for the record. But they do smoke inside, and that's kind of wreaking havoc on my sinuses some. And the place that I was sleeping kind of has an arc bow to it. It's a huge futon, not futon, ottoman? I don't know. It's called the Nest, is what they call it, and it's kind of shaped like a nest, and it's really cool, and it's really comfortable to sit in. But I found that sleeping in it hurts my back, and I kind of hurt my back before I left Florida a little bit. Getting my kayak off my camper. So yeah, I've been sleeping in the camper, and I got this little teeny tiny heater. All right, this guy here, little teeny tiny heater. All right, it's not much. It doesn't use much juice. It's actually plugged into an extension cord that has all the Christmas lights and everything else attached to it too. It hasn't made the cord hot. It hasn't popped the breaker or anything. I think it has 2 settings. One of them is like 700 watts and the other one's 1,000 watts or something like that. But on the lowest setting in this thing, it's kind of hard to say that you're cold. Can you see that? It's 76 degrees, and it hasn't come on in like 20 minutes. So, it comes on, stays on for like 5 minutes, gets it almost 80 degrees in here. Because it's a small camper, so the temperature goes up a lot faster than the little like temperature sensor in there registers it. So it'll kick it all the way up to like 80 degrees in here real quick like, and then it will slowly cool down. So far I have been really, really toasty in here. I'm gonna change my angle and get comfortable. So yeah, I I'm in North Carolina. For those that missed that part, still in North Carolina. Well, back up in North Carolina. I was down in Florida for a while. Back up in North Carolina, and then I'm going. Excuse me. Then I'm going back to Florida. And I'm gonna ride out the rest of the winter in Florida, and then in the spring I'm gonna start heading west. Once I get under Colorado, I'm gonna go north. But yeah. So, you people in Texas, I'm still coming to see you. It's just going to be a couple months. Don't forget me. I haven't forgot you. And those people in North Carolina that want to see me, not to sound like a Debbie Downer or whatnot, but this is probably, unless I get really, really lucky, this is probably the last time that I'm going to be in North Carolina. So if you want to see me and you want to hang out, reach out, PM me, make it important, and I will make you important, and we will hang out. I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything else left to update. But yeah, hope everyone's having a good time. Hope everyone's having great holidays. And again, people that want to hang out for Thanksgiving, let me know. I've got 2 or 3 places already that I'm trying to figure out. But love everyone. Have a great day.